Alright guys, welcome back to another training video. Today I'm doing front lever and back. I'm going to take you through my workout. It's going to be a pretty high volume pull day today. I'm thinking 12 sets, mostly horizontal pulling. Front lever pull-up work first, and then some more basic pulling movements, hypertrophy focused. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Let's get to work. So I'm doing this type of workout roughly once a week. So I'm having one big pull day where I'm working on front lever pull-ups and hitting back. Then I have one big push day where I'm working on planche push-ups and hitting shoulders. Then I have a chest day, an arm day, and then I'm either resting or usually on my rest days I'm doing cardio. But if I feel like I need a total rest day, I take a total rest day. So this is what I would like to call like a maintenance split. Right now I'm having more fun and flexibility with my training because I'm not in a competition prep, meaning that my training schedule, my training split doesn't have to be fully skill focused, and I'm not in a muscle building phase. I'm currently cutting down, eating fewer calories to shred off some more body fat, finish my cut, so I'm not really building any muscle anyway. So therefore, I'm not really concerned about my training being totally maxed out hypertrophy-wise. So because of that, I'm doing everything roughly once a week. Doing skill work, doing hypertrophy work. Balancing both can be really challenging, but this is at least how I go about it now that I'm not in a competition prep and in a bulking phase. But yeah, pre-workout of 350 mg of caffeine consumed, so let's warm up, get to the first working sets. So for my warm-up, I usually like to do very similar movements to the ones that I'm gonna do during the workout, just a lot easier variations. So just now I did some pull downs with a relatively light resistance band, super easy movement, high reps. Then I did some rows with my legs bent on the ground, super easy rowing variation, high reps, just warming up my back, my lats. Then I do a few reps of regular pull-ups, supinated, pronated, just a few reps because I don't want to get too fatigued. I just want to be warmed up but not fatigued. And then after a few short front lever holds and maybe like 1 to 2 front lever pull-ups, after all of this I'm feeling pretty warmed up. Doesn't take a lot of time at all, maybe like 10 minutes, 10 to 15 max, but extremely important to do it because if I would just straight up jump into the first working sets of front lever pull-ups, my performance would just be a lot worse than now after I'm properly warmed up. There. I'm not gonna lie, feeling extremely heavy today. I'm not sure if it's because I've gained more weight or I'm just not fully recovered or lacking energy, but I can feel it's gonna be tougher today. Feeling heavy for skills makes it that much less enjoyable. But we're gonna do the work anyway, let's go. So 5 sets of front lever pull-ups up first. First 3 sets I'm just gonna do regular front lever pull-ups, and then for the next 2 I'm gonna add in some intensifiers. So that's gonna be partner assisted front lever pull-ups for set number 4, and for set number 5 also assisted front lever pull-ups, but I'm gonna go straddle front lever at the end. But these intensifiers, like I'm only doing this for the last 2 sets in order to get more total quality reps in. Without them I still do my regular working sets. 2 are very close to failure, maybe 1 rep in reserve, but for the last sets, I like to play around with things to bump up the intensity even more. Range of motion is really starting to decrease, so time for assisted sets. The assisted front lever pull-ups always gets me right after the first set. My lats just feel inflated. For me personally, partner-assisted pull-ups all the way over resistance band front lever pull-ups. Because if you think about it then, with the resistance band, you're getting the least amount of resistance at the top position of the front lever pull-up, which is the hardest position, and then you're getting most assistance from the resistance band at the bottom. Where, for example, when I'm doing partner-assisted front lever pull-ups, Ingus was assisting me just now, and he can give me only as much assistance as needed, helping me more at the top position of the pull-up where I'm the weakest, and letting me start each pull-up by myself. Let's get the downlighting in the right spot for the pull-ups. Regular pull-ups up next. The only vertical pulling movement for today. No additional weight. After the front lever pull-up sets, I think might be overkill, so now body weight pull-ups will already put me in the rep range that I want, which is 8 to 10, 8 to 12. So as I'm gradually moving on to easier exercises, I'm also gradually entering a higher rep range. So 4 to 6, 6 to 8 for the front lever pull-ups now, 8 to 12, 10 to 12 for regular pull-ups, and then for the rows I'm going to be approaching the 15 to 20 rep range. Here I'm really trying to explode from the bottom position, pull as high as I can for better contraction, and then stretch at the bottom. Regular pull-ups are feeling extra good today. I can really feel a good mind-muscle connection and activation in my lats. So one more set of pull-ups, but I think slightly different variation. I think I'm gonna go underhand grip for this set. Very good choice. Underhand grip also felt super nice. If you guys want to train back like I do, you can access my personal pull workout on WSWCF workout app, along with all of our back workouts, beginner to advanced, and tons of other routines. Or if your goal is to step up your front lever game, we have front lever routines for all levels under the freestyle calisthenics section. Body weight rows up next. I'm going to be doing two different types of rows, a high row and a low row. So the difference there is that when I'm doing the high row, I'm going to be pulling more to my chin or my chest. Keep my elbows flared out That's gonna put more focus on the upper mid-back. And then for the low row, I'm gonna keep my elbows tucked in and I'm gonna be pulling to my waistline, belly button area. That's putting more focus on the lats. So 2 different pulling paths, activating back slightly differently. 2 sets for the low row and then 3 sets for the high row. Focusing more on the high row here since lats have already done plenty of work today. So high rows are gonna be the finisher for today's back day. As for the technique, I'm focusing on keeping my scapula fully retracted throughout the whole movement, except for the bottom part in order to get a bigger stretch here at the bottom.
See ya.
Big shout out to my homie Ingus for the assistance today. Whether I'm doing skill work, or I'm doing more basic calisthenics exercises, or I'm doing weightlifting, I'm just so used to doing assisted reps after reaching failure that now without the assisted reps, it just feels like I'm not doing enough. It's almost kind of hard to skip that, you know? Short rest pause. Let's try a couple more extra reps. That's a fucking wrap. I was thinking of doing single arm dumbbell rows, but since the volume is already pretty high for today's workout, I don't want to spend extra time and energy working on each side of my back separately. But that's something I'll really have to do when I'm going to be bulking up, putting on some more muscle, because I have a really visible muscular imbalance when it comes to the right and left side of my body. My right side is a lot bigger. My right arm is really overpowering my left arm. Same goes for my back. Right side of my back is wider, bigger than the left one. And that's just because of doing all the single-handed calisthenic skills on my right arm. For over 10 years. I've been doing freestyle calisthenics for over 10 years, and all the single-handed calisthenic skills I've always done on my right arm, so that's where the muscular imbalance comes from. And with that pull days complete, high intensity, relatively high volume, that was like 12 or 13 sets, I think, including the front lever pull-ups. And even though front lever pull-ups are not an ideal movement for hypertrophy, I can still really feel my lats, especially after the assisted sets. Which is why doing front lever pull-ups on a back day is like a mix and match for me. I get to work on my front lever pull-ups and also target my back properly. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, bodyweight workouts to help you build a bigger and stronger back. Calisthenic skill workouts to help you step up your front lever game. All of it is available on WSWCF workout app. If you become a member, you'll access all of our workouts, programs, exercise videos. So I'll see you guys on the app. See you in the next video. I'm out.